everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was so excited to come on here to talk about my BoxyCharm items that I got. I'm not going to talk about everything because I didn't use everything yet, but I will talk about the things that I did use in the look that I have on my face today. I'm trying to like keep this wig alive. Okay, so let me get started. So I went to Ulta today and I picked up a couple of things. I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I used today in my makeup look, and I'm gonna talk about the BoxyCharm items that I also got that I use in my makeup look today. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, let's just start from the basics, which is when you're getting your face ready. I got a sample from Ulta of a Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. This is it right here. Yeah, I think you could pretty much tell what it is. Yeah, so I use this on my face to prime my face. I always moisturize with my shea butter, but I use a very light amount because it is very thick and heavy. So I use a very light amount to moisturize my face. And this primer, what I have to say about it, I actually like it. It really smoothed my whole entire face and mattified it, I guess, because I have oily skin in my T-zone area and I struggle with that on a daily basis. So this I actually really think for a sample size, it was pretty good. You don't. Okay, so moving on, let me not delay things too long because I know you want to get to the point. Okay, so another thing that I used today was this Temptu that came with BoxyCharm. I was so excited when I saw this. So this came, Temptu, and it's a liquid glow, and you're supposed to apply it by hand, which I did. However, when I opened it, a little too much came out, but that's probably because it was like, I don't know. Maybe I was squeezing it by accident when I was opening. But anyway, I applied it with my fingers in this area, and you could just see like my highlight is just like, yeah, okay. One thing I have to say is I do like it, the fact that your highlight looks more natural as opposed to when you put the powder on first and it's just like boom, hard ass highlight on your face and you gotta be like trying to do your best to like blend that sucker out. This, what I like is that you're able to I apply it with one finger and with another finger I blend out, so that way I'm not adding more product or spreading it even further than where I wanted it to be. So I just kind of pat it out. I did use Max, is this Gold Deposit on top, but not much. I literally just used a very small fluffy brush and dabbed a little bit on top. And what I noticed is that that powder highlight just looked better when you had that liquid already there, you know? So love this. Okay, so moving on. I also bought from Ulta. Not Ulta, I'm lying. Oh my gosh. I got it from Amazon. I got the callus glue in black and in white. The reason I really wanted to get this was because it's latex free. Also, I've been hearing a lot about it on other YouTube channels, people using it. And I used Duo for a very long time. My issue with Duo is it takes too long to dry, you know? I'm literally struggling with that lash to stay on until it gets a little tacky, even when I wait. And then sometimes I wait too long and it's just too damn dry and I have to reapply. I put it on and literally in like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, I'm able to apply it and it's sticking, okay? The only thing, you always have to work a little bit more with the inner corner and outer corner, but that's okay. I'm used to that. But to be honest with you, compared to the Duo glue, this is like cajillion times better. I know sometimes people recommend the Duo glue because if you're not really good with doing your lashes, it gives you time to fix and place it before it dries. However, I don't have time. I want my lashes to be sticking. So this is thumbs up. This is the black that I used today. And I also bought it in white. And like I said, I like that it's latex free. So if anybody's allergic, it's at least I'm covered on that end. Okay, so another item that came in the BoxyCharm box was the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. So this is it right here. I have to say it is okay. Let me open it up. So that's how it looks inside. It has these 3 shades. I was so excited when I saw this, so I was like, oh, I can't wait to use that. I did use it on my brows today. My brows do look, I have to say I'm very satisfied with my brows today. Very satisfied. However, For me, the building of this was work, okay? It came with a brush, and I used the brush with it. I had to just keep dipping into this sucker to really get it on, and it didn't go on smooth necessarily. It was just a little lightweight for me. Like, I don't like to work so hard to get the product on the brush to start my eyebrows, because I already know what I'm doing as far as what I want it to look like. So I was just like, oh my god, this is taking me forever, and my eyebrows is already something I gotta like be a little careful with already, so that takes me a little time. So now this is slowing me down even more, because I have to keep going in for the product hard, and I just don't like when I have to do so much work just to get the product. Like, you know, the Anastasia, which is what I'm used to using, I literally just, I know, don't dip hard with that already. That I already know. So I literally just dip, and I'm having good product on my eyebrows. So, I mean, it looks great. I like the way my eyebrows looked. It just took me a little too long, and I would like to achieve this look without having to keep going in for more products, because I wasn't getting enough product on the brush. So that's my the brow gal. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have that I used today? Okay, so I used NYX glitters. Now, I was in Ulta up and down the aisles, and every brand, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure that Kim is in order. I went up and down every aisle, and I saw a lot of brands had their own glitters. I was like, I looked at the price, I was like, that glitter gonna stay right there. So I was like, you know, let me go over to my bestie NYX, who never fails me with their glitters. And this is the first time I actually bought their loose glitters like this. These were $5.99. I bought like 5 of them. So I have to say, I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. But I mean, I really didn't expect them to like fail me, you know. I kind of expected it to be great. So, you know, these are pretty good. I also bought the NYX primer, glitter primer. I'm not sure if I'm using it correctly. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to put it on my lid first and then apply the glitter, or put it on the brush and then dip the brush in the glitter. I did do both ways. I realized that putting it on your lid first is a lot better. And you guys are probably like, duh, but you know, you live and you learn. I don't really use glitter in my makeup looks. I'm not a big time glitter girl. Of course, I'm not a big time glitter girl. So, you know, I'm trying to go out my comfort zone. It's not even to say go out my comfort zone. It's just, I'm just trying to not be stuck in my ways, you know. I kind of like what works, and I usually tend to stick to that. But you don't grow when you stick to the same. So that's the reason why I said, okay, let me try some looks that are a little bit more dramatic with glitter, which is what I did today. And to me, this is dramatic. To somebody else, they're probably like, oh, that's nothing. You poor child, you don't know nothing about no dramatic. But I'm fine with that. I know my makeup aesthetic, and I stick to that, and every now and then I'll venture out a little bit. Okay, so let me move on. I don't have it here with me, and I don't feel like getting up to get it. I bought like almost all the colors in the Tarte Shape Tape, which is crazy because I never tried it yet, but I just trusted other reviewers, well, mostly my top favorite channels, and a lot of them have a lot of good things to say about the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm like, I have to get that. I've been watching it for a minute. I was gonna order it online. I was like, I don't get no discount on that. Damn, they give you a discount on everything but that. I was like, great, isn't that nice? But anyways, I went to Ulta, and they were there, and they were the same price. I was like, okay, they're the same price. Now I don't have to wait for them to be shipped to me. So I bought a couple of the darker colors for like my pigmented girls, my melanin rich girls. And I actually used one today. Oh, damn it, what color is this? I will put it down for sure in the description box. What do I have to say about that? I have to say the consistency of it is not too watery, but not extremely thick either. It's like a fine medium, a great, it's like it's just right almost. Even though I'm not a big fan of kind of watery concealers, I do like them a little thick. However, I have to say, I think the reason it's like that too is because it'll help set a little quicker. Because when I went in with my beauty blender, I was like, hold, this thing is damn near dry. I was like, wait a second, I gotta hurry the hell up. I was in my eye like, but it wasn't completely dry, which was good, because I was expecting it. The way it was looking, it almost seemed like it was dry. But when I went in, it was moving still, and I was patting it in, and I was able to get it into the areas that it needed to be in. And it did the job. It did the job. I didn't feel like, oh my God, too much damn highlighter, concealer, I mean, or ooh, load. It just was just right, you know? It's like it was meant for me and my makeup aesthetic that I like. I really do like a nice natural highlight, you know? Especially a lot of people don't want that extreme look either. They want it to look nice and natural, and a lot of the makeup looks are kind of veering towards a natural type of look, but with a boom, you know, something just that just is like, that makes it like, you know, pop, whether it's the eyes, the lips, whatever. So I have to say I do like the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to see how they work on other skin textures and skin types and skin colors and see how it goes. Hopefully it's long lasting, because that's very important to me as far as makeup is concerned. When you do somebody's makeup, you don't want their makeup to be falling apart in like 2 or 3 hours. You want your makeup to last quite a bit, and it is getting hot now, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so 2 other items I also bought was a brush bath, purifying brush cleanser. This is it. It's from It Cosmetics. And the only reason I bought this, honestly, is because in Ulta, the only one that they had that I needed was this one. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it. I needed a brush cleaner to clean my brushes in the moment, not something to like thoroughly wash them. So this is the only one they had. It's okay. It's okay. It's not better than my Makeup Forever one. And it's not better. There's another one that I used to use, but I can't seem to get the big bottle in it no more. I think I might only be able to get it online, but I can't remember the name right now. But it's not better than those. It's okay. I mean, I'll use it. Absolutely. I love the way the bottle looks. It looks kind of professional, you know, when you go out and do your makeup shoots and stuff. But it's okay. It cleans the brush okay. It's not as intense. It's just it's really lightweight. I guess that's what I should say. However, it's definitely way better than the e.l.f., which I happen to have in the corner right here. This is the e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleanser. Who the hell told them they need to put this back in the warehouse, okay? Because I use this and barely any makeup comes off that brush. Barely, okay? This was a complete waste of my money. I'm so upset about this. And I like to buy a couple of e.l.f. things. I don't buy everything. Okay. You know, they did tell you, put your phone on airplane mode when you're recording. But of course, I forgot to do that. Okay, so how I left off at. I think I was talking about the brush cleaner. I think that was definitely done. I think I was done talking about that. Now, the last item I want to talk about is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Oh, this is it right here. This is actually, it's pretty okay. I mean, I just used it for the first time today on this look, so I would have to see how it plays out when I'm like going somewhere and taking pictures other places besides here. I did take some pictures. They looked pretty damn good. But then again, I don't know if it was that great as concealer. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I didn't really bake my face today. I just kind of like set my under eye, but no baking. Why is the light so bright all of a sudden? Like, this is kind of crazy. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave it right there. But we're gonna see how it works. What I will say, it's a very fine mist. I'm just so used to the hardcore, that where you just feel that spray on your face, you know, that from the MAC one. What's the other brand I was using? Makeup Forever is kind of my favorite. It really is my favorite. It's like, it's my favorite. If I could find it, I would get it, but they didn't have it in Ulta. I don't even know why I did this. I should have just went to Sephora. But anyways, I was trying to get something else because Sephora doesn't have everything that Ulta has. So I was just trying to change the routine a little bit, I guess. All right, so that is all my little tidbit items today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try and come back on here again sooner than later. If you have any questions on anything, you definitely could comment down below. I have no problem answering. And please bear with me. Like I said, this is not a norm for me doing YouTube videos. I'm completely doing this on my own, and it's not a big production for me, okay? So that's about it. I hope you guys have a great, awesome day, night, evening, whatever time it is where you're at. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.